Oh, g'day scrappers. Yeah, just wanted to talk about digital video recorders, or DVRs. I recently picked up a big load of DVRs from it was like a surveillance company that sells the DVR systems, and then they get them back as either warranty returns, or mostly they're like trade-ins for newer versions and stuff. So I picked up about 2 pallet loads of them, about 120 DVRs all up. I've been scrapping them last couple of days, and just wanted to show you what's inside, and just give you a good example of what you can get out of them, because some of them have got, well, most of them have got really good hard drives in there that really increases the value of scrapping them, because I've looked them up. They're not very easy to sell. They're pretty average condition, but I tell you what, some of them have still got really good hard drives in there, mostly either 500 gig, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, and there's even 3 terabyte hard drives in there. So I just wanted to show you what's inside, and also the circuit boards in DVR. These DVRs are a really high grade circuit board. So as far as gold recovery is concerned, there's really good value in these. Now I've just opened up a whole bunch of them just to I've undone the screws and stuff just to make it a little bit quicker. So just pretty much here's a random one. And as you can see, you got a hard drive here, and this hard drive here is 2 terabytes. Okay, so it's also got an empty hard drive caddy, so some of them can have 2 hard drives, some can have 3, and there's even some that have got 4 hard drives. So pretty amazing. And the boards themselves, they've got gold corner chips, and some of the boards are really high grade and really well worth it. They've also got a DVD. Some have got slot cards. So this one here, it's got a little slot card. Okay, so nice gold fingers. And so really good value stuff. And here we got a DVD, but yeah, these hard drives, 2 gigabytes, so they're well worth reselling, and you get pretty good money for the 2 gigabytes, at least $50. So pretty amazing that just one unit will get you at least $50 if it's got 2 gig. A lot of them have got 1 gig hard drives. You just got to go through them, and that's what I'll do now. I'll just give you a bit of an example, and it doesn't really matter whether they're the full size DVRs or the small DVRs. They're all got pretty good hard drives and stuff. The only difference is the boards will be a bit smaller, and they can even go as big as they put DVRs into like server towers, and they sort of build like a complete PC into the server tower. So I recommend going around to maybe surveillance companies that supply this sort of stuff, and maybe buying or seeing if you can get their old DVRs for free. Would be good. So I'll just go through a few random ones. Okay, so just a standard generic looking DVR. And yeah, as you can see here, there's it's pretty much like a PC, this one. It's got some really large slot cards here, and wow, like look at this. How's that for a slot card? They're all tantalum capacitors. Look at them all. This is a really full-on slot card. It's got some heavy gold fingers, a lot of IC chips and flat packs, a lot of gold pins, and really good quality gold pins up here. But yeah, amazing. Look at all those tantalum capacitors. And that's just one slot card. Another type here. It's got black tantalum capacitors here and a few little yellow ones. But yeah, mostly it's there's nice IC chips that are mounted. Mostly it's all about the hard drives, because these hard drives can be yeah, really well worth selling. I'll go through some more. I wasn't expecting the DVRs to be so good in scrap value. I was thinking maybe, you know, just yeah, not much. Like here is another interesting one. It looks like an older one. You can go by the hard drive. Yeah, so this hard drive here is a 250 gig, so it's obviously an older one, but for resale, like if you were to sell on eBay and stuff, I think, you know, a 250 gig is still okay to sell, but that's about the minimum. No one really wants anything smaller than 250 gig, but you know, most people are really looking for 1 terabyte, even 2 terabyte hard drive. So yeah, but 250 gigs still okay. You got a lot of these ports and stuff, got some good stuff on it. But these little things here, they're like little RAM sticks. You know, really, you know, very high tense RAM sticks. They got tantalum capacitors and MLCCs and resistors. There's even nice little gold crystal oscillator here, some flat packs. So and you got the fingers as well. So yeah, so there's 5 of these little things, and I noticed that on the boards themselves, they've got a lot of these gold capped, you know, the gold edged crystal oscillators. There's 3 right there, but some boards I've found 6, 8, 10 of these crystal oscillators. So pretty amazing. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about these DVRs. And what I'll do is the next video I'll do on hard drives and what I do with reformatting hard drives and selling them. As I said, if they're 250 gig and above, they're well worth it. Well, check this one out. It's got 4 hard drives. Look at that. And a really top quality board. If you can see the gold corner chips here, there's 4 of them there. There's another one there. You've got some really nice flat packs. No chip under this heatsink. Some large tantalum capacitors there, and yellow ones. Pretty amazing. If I can get this thing, we'll just have a look at these hard drives. Okay, that's 500 gig, 250 gig, 750 gig, and 750 gig. So all 4 of these are worth selling. You know, the 250 gig, you probably, you know, I've got quite a few of them. They don't sell as well as, say, a 500 gig. Mostly they're looking at minimum 500. But these 750 gig ones will probably be pretty good too. Yeah, keep going. Give you a few more quick examples. This one looks like another older one. It's got a 2-tier board. Yeah, not so bad. This one here. Okay. They, you know, a lot of them, they just look like this, nice, you know, they're pretty empty. Just got a DVD drive. This one's got a little board here, and a and what's this? 1 terabyte hard drive. So you know, with 1 terabyte, you sell them for about $30 each. But they can get, you know, I found quite a lot of 2 terabyte hard drives. Yeah, it's a nice little board here. I'll just keep going through them. This one here, it's got a very small board, so not much value in the board here. The hard drives, one of those green Western Digital, it's 1 terabyte, so not too bad. And if you're buying these by weight, yeah, because of the really good hard drives, really well worth buying. 500 gigabytes, a really nice board, got lots of tantalum capacitors, pretty cool. Keep going. This one looks a bit similar to the one we just done. Got really small ones. Okay. All right, very tiny little board, and as you can see here, it's a 2000 gigabytes, so 2 terabytes. So this hard drive here alone, once you format it, remove all the data, you know, you get $50 minimum, maybe even $70. Some more small ones. You can see if I can find it, it's only 250 gig. But there's even more than what's this one? It's a 2 terabytes. Nice interesting yellow board. It's got a nice big IC chip here with the gold corner. So yeah, it's just it's pretty amazing. But I have found 3 terabyte boards, so 3 terabyte hard drives. So yeah, it really gets good. This one here, this one's an interesting one. So again, you got a reasonably nice board here, and what have we got underneath? Underneath, it's just a hard drive. Yeah, this one's an old one. It's only 40 gigabytes. So, as I said, anything under 250 gigabyte is not really so. Oh, look at this one. Let's check this baby out. 3000 gigabytes, 3 terabyte hard drive. I'll cut my fingers. I've got blood all over me. But so this hard drive here, 3 terabyte hard drive, you'll sell for 70 to 100 bucks, easy. Just format it. Got a little board here with nice gold corner chips. So you know, 3 terabytes is it's still current, modern hard drive, and you'll get top dollar for that one. So yeah, I've been scraping these out for a while now. Like I said, these big server ones, give you a little example of it. That's a big server sort of tower. You can keep these server towers, these ones with the handles. People like to buy these server towers and build PCs into them. There's a couple of hard drives in here, but like inside there's also slot cards. There's basically, this is a whole motherboard. So there's a CPU under here, there's RAM stick, and so basically a regular motherboard with a bunch of hard drives and a DVD player. But yeah, so as I said, they're DVRs or digital video recorders, don't pass them up. You know, even you see them on the side of the road, people pass them up. Grab them, grab all your DVDs and DVRs. But you know, 2 terabyte hard drives, you know, straight away, you know, you can sell them. So in the next video, check out the next one that I'm putting up, because that's got that's going to be about the hard drives themselves and what I do to reformat them. Really easy. It's a really simple thing. You wipe all the data, and then you can either keep these as your own data backup disks, So if you've got a lot of videos or music or stuff that you want to back up, rather than going to buy your own external hard drives, you know, you can just use these as you know, as your own backup stuff, or you know, or sell them, you know, like this, because this one's a 3 gigabyte. You know, this is, you're going to get top dollar for this. Now this one hard drive here is going to usually pay for your whole load of, if you buy these, say from a surveillance company or something like that, you buy their old ones at a pretty cheap price. Geez, you know, like, but you know, obviously you're best off getting it for free, but just one hard drive is going to cover your costs of your time and even your scrapping time. Just one hard drive. But as you can see, I picked up about 120 of these. I've been scrapping them, and I've just been pulling out 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte hard drives, and the odd 3 terabyte hard drive in the last couple of days, and it's just been amazing, you know. And it's, you know, from what I thought was a you know, 120 DVRs was going to be, you know, worth a couple $100. It's probably, you know, into the thousands now, because you know, I've got about probably going to have about you know, 60 or 70 hard drives that I think I can sell, that are 500 gigabyte and above. Actually probably even more, probably about 80 hard drives that I can sell. But yeah, most of them are 1 terabyte. Then we've got the 2 terabytes, and yeah, like I said, there's probably 3 or 4 3 terabyte hard drives, and they're a really easy sell on eBay, and you'll do well. So yep, so look out for these DVRs. They come in all, they look all different, but you know, like True Vision DVR 30, got Honeywell, and got all sorts of Samsungs and all kinds of brands. Doesn't really matter. It's like I said, the boards themselves are good quality boards, but the hard drives is where your money's going to be at. And because these hard drives don't really have sensitive data, they're only really just taking a picture of a car park or a front door or something like that. They're just constantly used over. They're easy to reformat, wipe all the data, and you can sell them as fresh hard drives, and they're easy to test, and the ones that I've tested, they all work perfectly. So yeah, a really good little money maker, these DVRs. So keep an eye on and pick them up whenever you see them, and you know, try and be a bit proactive and go out there and contact your surveillance companies wherever you are in the world, and you know, just ask them, hey, you know, what do you do with your warranty DVRs or your trade-in DVRs? You know, if they won't give them to you for free, you know, offer them, you know, 20 cents a pound or something like that, 30 cents a pound. You know, you might pick up a couple of pallet loads like this, and if you're lucky, like I said, you get them for free. And apparently this place has got a whole bunch of these, a couple more pallets ready to go. So I'm hoping in the new year I get another call back, and I'll go and pick up a couple more pallets. And now I know exactly what I'm going to get out of them. I know that I'm going to get a DVR, I'm going to get a hard drive, and I'm going to get mostly really good quality boards, better than mother grade boards. If you depopulate the boards, they're all got high quality, high grade chips. There's a lot of gold recovery, there's even silver recovery behind these. There are really nice switches, and this board here got some IC chips on this side, but the other side got really high quality silver switches, the tactile switches. So there's a lot of value in these. It's quite amazing actually. So get into them, guys, and I'll check out the next video with the hard drives and see how I format them and sell them on eBay. And well, keep scrapping and have fun.